Hello, everyone. If you hear some chirping in the background, it's my chihuahua wanting to play, although we just got done playing, and she's delightful. And hello, I'm Dr. Cynthia, and this is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast, where I invite you to come for the chat, stay for the healing. And what that means is I'm going to talk about different topics, and then I'm going to lead you on a healing journey of whatever that topic is. Today's topic is reflections, not regrets. Yay! Reflections, not regrets for 2022. What I invite you to do is take an accounting of everything that happened in your world in the year of 2022, good, bad, indifferent, and what did you learn from it? Some people say that if you learned something, there are no mistakes. Others say that as long as you learn something, or we learn more from our mistakes than our successes. And I probably quoted Garth Brooks more times than ever before in 2022, in that, thank God for unanswered prayers. Yay. And in that is sometimes what we think we want or what we intend isn't always what shows up for us. And how can we turn that for our good? How can we evolve that? Now, regrets aren't, it's part of the human experience. I'm not saying don't go there. Spend some time there if that's what's right for you. I'm just inviting you to not whack yourself. We tend to so often do the woulda, coulda, shouldas. And we spend enough time whacking ourselves as it is, right? So instead of spending the end of the year whacking ourselves for all the shit we didn't get done, why don't we use this time to reflect on all the stuff we did get done, all the lessons we learned, and all the things that we can improve upon for 2023. Or if you're listening to this in 2023 or beyond, you know how you're going to improve on any next step. The meditation and hypnosis session I'm going to lead today, we're going to start in the safe space meditation. And if you don't have a safe space that you remember, I will invite you to imagine a safe space, someplace where you can imagine a time when you felt perfectly safe, perfectly secure, and use that as a grounding point, as a jumping off space for whatever it is that you want to improve upon, reflect upon, and heal from our lessons, our learnings, our experiences, good, bad, and indifferent, from that which we experienced in 2022. What happened this year? For example, I made some pretty dramatic shifts in my business world, things that I needed to do that I was in huge resistance from doing because I thought I had to work in a certain model for 30 years. And it became necessary because my physical health made it so that I just couldn't practice in the way that I had for 30 years. I just couldn't, I just can't. So I can still practice, it just won't be in the form and fashion that I have. And that's, instead of regretting, as I certainly can, I'm using this as an opportunity to reflect, to honor, to say, gosh darn, I'm pretty freaking awesome at that level of healing and guidance. And here's how I'm going to pivot into this next level of helping people heal. It just won't look like what I've done before. Will I lose most of my patients that are used to this level of healing? Yeah. Sometimes people just want that flavor. It's the risk you take. However, for those that are ready for Dr. Cynthia 2.0, I believe that those patients that want that level of physical medicine, that they will show up for me. That's what I'm putting out to the universe. And that will be our next meditation in what I'm calling our next step, or our intentions for 2023. So that'll be our next episode. Stay tuned. But furthermore, in our reflections, I want you to take this opportunity to really be kind to yourself. Every step you took to get to this moment, you needed to take to get to this moment. It can be no other way. The evidence is clear, right? You needed everything that happened in order to get to this place. It may have been rich and thick and chocolatey. People may have disappointed you. You may have turned right when you thought you were turning left. You may have expected a certain outcome and gotten a different outcome. Yeah, stuff happens. But in the infamous words of Garth Brooks, sometimes you just have to thank God for unanswered prayers. Sometimes you just have to trust the process. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't find your voice, that you don't take those action steps, that you don't speak up and ask for what is rightly yours, that you don't ask for the refund, that you don't fight for what is owed you, that you don't make amends where amends are needed. Okay, we are all here to do better, right? We can all do better. There's 8 million of us on the planet. We can't afford to treat each other shitty. We can't. We see what that's doing. That's not nice. That's not comfortable. That hurts. By extension, when we are kind to ourselves and to others, that in fact flourishes. And that grows exponentially. That is the gift that genuinely keeps on giving. That is the giving tree. In this moment, let's take some time to reflect. If you, in your experience, need to, as you're reflecting, regret a couple of the turns that you've had this year, have your regrets. In this meditation, I'm going to show you how to have the regrets, but have them at a distance, have them 3 feet, have them on the outside of your bubble, have them from the inside of your 6th chakra, where you can look at whatever that circumstance was from a level of neutrality. So you can see whatever happened sounded like a good idea at the time, made sense in the moment. And when you can look at that situation from neutrality, from a level of objectivity, oftentimes it's a little easier to give yourself some grace or give others some grace to chill the fuck out, to release some resistance around whatever it was. Now, there are some that have experienced extraordinary grief in this past year. This is not that meditation. This is not that one. This is much lighter. And for those that have regrets that lean into or cause you to have grief, large or small, this is not the meditation or the healing for that. We will do another grief series a little bit later on, but today is not that. I send you love, and I send you my heartfelt, warmest, kindest healings for whatever transpired to cause you grief. And I wish you well. For the here and now, in this moment, we're going to look on our own regrets and our reflections and give ourselves some grace. And when you're ready, we're going to take a moment. We're going to hear from our sponsors. And that will give you an opportunity to get a glass of water, to sit in your big comfy chair or lay down. This is a time not to be driving and listening to this podcast, no operating heavy machinery. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for waiting. Awesome. Welcome back. Okay, so now that you're in a comfy place, if you're sitting, feet flat on the ground, okay, and hands in your lap if that's comfortable for you, or on your armrest if that's comfortable for you. Have a sip of water if you're ready. And go ahead and close your eyes. Just close them all down. Take a deep breath. And with each cleansing breath, notice that your eyes and your eyelids get heavier. Notice that it becomes more and more comfortable to allow your eyelids to stay closed, to let them relax, to let them soften. And as you let your eyelids soften, you might notice that the muscles around your eyes, those small muscles, the crinkle muscles, those muscles soften and relax. And as they do, you can test your eyelids. Go ahead and test them. See if you can open your eyes. You could notice that it just doesn't work. Go ahead, and as you do, let them close on down even more. Yeah, there you go. And as your eyelids close tighter and tighter down, you find that you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. quieting the mind, quieting the body, relaxing the brain, relaxing the body. Notice that your muscles start to soften and relax. You notice that you begin to get heavier in the chair. You begin to sink where you are. It gets comfortable, relaxed. The muscles of your scalp soften and relax. The muscles of your neck soften and relax. You notice your shoulders falling away from your ears as they soften and relax. You notice your arms, your forearms, your hands, even the muscles of your fingers softening and relaxing. You notice the muscles of your torso, your chest, your side body, your upper back, softening and relaxing. You notice the muscles of your belly, side body, lower back, softening and relaxing. You notice the muscles of your thighs, hips, hamstrings, softening and relaxing, getting heavier in your chair. You notice the muscles of your lower legs, your calves, fronts of your calves, even your feet, softening and relaxing. Your whole body just getting heavy, just relaxed, like you've had a wonderful massage or a nice warm shower. And you're just comfortable, sinking into your chair, like you're about to go to sleep. And yet you're perfectly aware of what's happening now. Comfortable, relaxed, sinking down, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. And with your eyes closed in this deep, relaxed state, take a few more deep breaths. And with every breath, your muscles soften even more. You get even more relaxed. You get even more heavy in your chair. You sink even deeper into comfort. And relax. Heavier and heavier, sinking into the chair. The more you relax, the heavier you get. The heavier you get, the more you relax. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. And in a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. And when I get to 0, you will be all the way down into your deepest relaxed state. We call this your resource state, or the area of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the part of you that knows everything. It's always there to protect you, will always tell you the truth. This is where all your gifts are, all your tools are. In addition, the way I do it is we're also going to couple this with your psychic tools. Center of head grounding cord bubble so that you can double up. Be in the center of your head grounding in your bubble all the while in this deep relaxed state. Take a deep breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All the way down, deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. Deep in this relaxed state into your resource state, your subconscious mind. And in this deep, relaxed state, feeling heavy and comfortable in your chair, find a point, be a point in the center of your head, behind your eyes, and in between your temples. Imagine you are a point of light behind your eyes and in between your temples. This is the center of your head. This is your 6th chakra. This is your knowingness. Imagine that you are looking at the world from behind your eyes. In this deep, relaxed state in the center of your head. Now imagine a bubble around you in all directions. 3 feet in all directions. 3 feet over your head, 3 feet on either side, in front of you, behind you, and 3 feet below you. This is your bubble. This is your aura. This is your energy field. This is your personal space. And check around. See if it's intact. See if your bubble's intact. Or see if it's got holes in it. Or if it's a little tattered. Go ahead and make sure that it is secure in all directions. And then lastly, from the center of your head in this deep, relaxed state, in your mind's eye, imagine a grounding cord, an energetic connection from the base of your spine, your hips, all the way down from your chair, through the floor, through the floors of the building you're in, through all the layers of the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth. In the center of the earth, let's imagine is a pasture or a field of grass, something that your grounding cord can ground into. And this tethers you. So you not only feel supported and grounded, comfortable, but you are tethered in this deep, relaxed state, going deeper down, deeper down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you reinforce that connection of your bubble into your grounding cord. You reinforce your resource state, being secure, comfortable, connected to your subconscious mind. It's there whether you know it or not. So be there for a moment. Be comfortable. And from your mind's eye, at the center of your head, push your bubble out 10% bigger. So if it's 3 feet, make it 3 feet 6 inches or thereabouts. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some space. And with this next breath, allow yourself to go 10 times more relaxed. 10 times more comfortable. Deeper down, deeper down. And in your mind's eye, imagine a time when you felt perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable, perfectly supported. And if you don't have a time in your life when you can imagine that, make one up. Just pretend. How old were you? Who were you with? Were you alone? Were you with people? Were you inside or outside? Was it daytime or nighttime? What did you see? What did you hear? What did you feel? What did you taste? In your mind's eye, in that safe place, create that scene with all the details you can recall or that you remember. Make it as real as you can. How did you feel? In addition to feeling safe, comfortable, supported. Were you happy? Were you grounded? Were you gleeful? Were you celebrating? What was happening where you felt safe? Were you being protected? What was the scene? And you can't do this wrong. And stay in the center of your head in this deep, relaxed state. And find that place of being completely supported, completely safe. And when you get there, stay in the center of your head and be in your bubble. And on the outside of your bubble, create a reading screen or a video screen or a television screen or a theater screen. And put your life 2022 on that reading screen. And you can play all the significant events of 2022. It can be a highlight reel. It can be a slow moving cinematic event. However you see it, but see it on the outside of your bubble. And stay in the center of your head where you can have some objectivity. And stay in this resource state in your subconscious mind. And be in this safe space. And as you look at the events of 2022, highlight or skip to any events that you perhaps regret or might have regret around, if any. And see those events or that event with as much detail as you can. And see yourself in that event. And remember to stay in your bubble, stay in the center of your head, stay in your comfy chair in this deep, relaxed state. And whatever the scene is or was, watch it from this place of objectivity. And know that that person you are watching is doing the best that they could, the best that they knew how in the moment. Was using all the tools at their discretion, at their access in the moment. And whatever was going on, and it can be very, very complicated. People are complicated. Scenes are complicated. We know that, even in this deep, relaxed state. In this deep, relaxed state, you are connected to your higher self. You are connected to the God of your heart. And inasmuch you can give yourself in that moment the healing that you need or needed. And you can take from that scene the learnings that are pertinent. What did you learn? What did you get from that situation? And being at a distance, at an arm's length from the center of your head, being neutral in this safe place, it's easier to see the learnings, the lessons. It's a little easier to be easy on ourselves. It's a little easier to be easier on others. So give yourself a healing and send the others in that situation the grace, the forgiveness, the healing, whatever they needed, if there's others in the situation. Might be one, might be loads. People are complicated. Situations are complicated. But you can heal. Allow yourself that healing. And take as much time as you need. Stay in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble. Stay in this safe place. Stay in this deep, relaxed place. And see what you see on your reading screen. Give yourself that healing. Take from that situation your learnings. and let the rest go. Know that it happened exactly as it should have happened, because the evidence is that it did. You created or co-created that for a reason. Give yourself some credit for being so capable. And as you watch that scene, know that you can recreate this meditation for any scene, for any situation where you want a little objectivity, an opportunity to reflect, and maybe not regret quite so much. And as you look at yourself on that reading screen from the center of your head with your eyes closed, in your mind's eye, now that you've given yourself that healing, what do you see? What do you see? Many of you will feel emotional right now. Some of you will kind of shift in your seat, or you might wrestle about as the energy is shifting, because you're releasing some old energies. You're healing some stuff. Good on you. So when you're ready, take and let that reading screen just dissolve. Just let it melt away. And be in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, in this deep, relaxed state, feeling safe. And in addition, an extra layer of comfort from giving yourself a healing from a regret that you may have had from this past year. Notice that you might feel lighter, that you might exhale, sigh of relief. Good. Good for you. Take another deep breath. And we're going to march from 0 to 10. And when we get to 10, you'll feel refreshed, ready to go about your day, but also eager, alive, ready to get some new stuff done in the next year, ready to take whatever action steps you need to do more good stuff, more healing, more positive stuff. Be a radical optimist. Take a deep breath. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eyes open, wake up. Welcome back to the room. Now, people are complicated. Situations are complicated. This is a tiptoe into allowing ourselves to reflect on the year that was 2022 instead of looking at the year with regret. I hope this helped. I'm wishing you very, very well. Until next time, I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith. This is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. I invited you to come from the chat and you stayed for the healing. Thanks. Bye-bye.